What is up, everybody? It's CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 video, and today I think we should fix yet another bad EA house. Now, today we're in Barnacle Bay, and we're in front of the Waterfront Bungalow, which is one of the starter homes in the world, and I don't think it's a bad house, but I feel like it needs some TLC because, here's the thing, the inside isn't that bad, honestly, but I feel like it could just use a little bit of work, I don't know, it just needs a little something up in here, I want, like, a more cohesive color scheme. The wallpaper has got to go. The bathroom has got to go. There's a lot of stuff in here that I need to change. Now, this house, as far as I know, only uses the base game, so I'm gonna try to only use the base game and maybe a little bit of Barnacle Bay items, but I guess we'll see. Also, this house is 15,320 simoleons. It might be a little bit expensive, but I'm not gonna have it go above like 1650 or whatever. I want this to still be kind of cheap, so we're not gonna go overboard. But the first thing that I want to fix is this wallpaper. I feel like it could do with being like a different color. Maybe we can make it a blue color like this. I feel like something light and airy. I mean, this is like a beach town, right? So I want a lot of color. You know, it was looking kind of muted, but maybe we can do something like this to kind of make it look a little bit better. Maybe we can go for a roof like this, maybe, or maybe one like that. I'm not really for sure which one I want to do. Well, it has to be base game for sure, so I can't really go crazy with it. The black is kind of cool, but maybe we'll just go with a color like this. I feel like that looks kind of nice, in my opinion. I might change it. I don't really know. I'm really indecisive when it comes to stuff like this. I think I might pick this scalloped one because I feel like it looks nicer. Like, this one is nice, but it's a little bit too bright. Maybe we'll go with the scallop one. So next I want to change these windows because they are nice. I like the little flower planters underneath them, but they're not really that big, and they don't really let in a lot of light. So I think I'm going to get rid of them. I think we're going to use the ones that are in the base game. Now, I didn't even know these were in the game, so I think we'll use these instead. I feel like these look a little bit better. Do I want to do like 2 windows or just... how do I want this to be? What if I just use the double window instead? I feel like that might look a little bit better, and it will also let a lot more light into the bedroom, so maybe I'll do it that way. All right, so I think I have the front of the house looking like how I want to. Let's go ahead and move on to the inside because we got some work to do in here. I feel like the floor itself isn't bad. We should probably start on the wallpaper, and then we can just, work our way around. So let's start here first. I want something kind of blue, maybe something like this kind of, or it's kind of like blue, maybe like a little bit of a gray. They kind of match the outside of the house, if that makes sense. So let me try to see. We could also use this, or I could always go for something. Maybe I'll go for this. I feel like that looks kind of cool. And next, I kind of want to get rid of some of this furniture. So maybe we can get rid of that end table. Maybe we can also get rid of this lamp beside it. We can also get rid of this little plant in the corner. I think we should probably use some debug lights in here too. Yeah, we're going to use a couple of these in this house just to make it a tad bit brighter. It doesn't have to be super bright. The only light in the house was literally in the kitchen. Now, I did see that there is some wood paneling up here. I'm not sure if this is the free one or not, but I should be able to replace it with a free version of it, and maybe it'll be a lot cheaper. And I think one of the ones up here are like free, right? They're like 0 simoleons. Yeah, so see, that gave us like a lot of money back. So what if I just use this in here too? Yeah, look at that, y'all. Made the house a lot cheaper, period. It's even cheaper than it was at first. Okay, we'll use that. Maybe I'll use it in the bathroom for now. And I think for the bedroom, I might use like a different flooring or something. I don't really know. Do I want it to be white or like a gray? Maybe it can be white. I don't know what I'm going to do for the bedroom just yet. We're going to work on that in a bit, but let's try to figure out what I want in here. Maybe we can get like a slightly better TV. Yeah, this one's like a little bit more expensive, but I feel like it looks a little bit better in here. So we'll use this TV instead. In the way of couches and stuff, is there anything else that I could use that's kind of like base game? We do have this one as well. I mean, this one would be kind of nice too. How much is that worth? How much does this cost? 400 simoleons. Maybe I might use this one instead because it's a little bit nicer, and I know that I always use like that basic base game one, but this one is kind of cool too. Maybe I'll have it be at like a little bit of an angle, maybe maybe something like this for now. Maybe I'll change it, but I feel like I kind of like that. And then maybe I can put like a chair or something right here. I think this is like the matching chair for it. Maybe I could put this like here. Maybe something like that could look nice. And then maybe I can like maybe I can recolor this too. I feel like that looks kind of cool, but also it might be, I don't know, do y'all think that looks kind of boring? I don't really know. Maybe I might change it because I'm thinking maybe like a light blue, but I don't want it to blend in too much with the TV. So maybe we'll do something like that. And then maybe we can get like a really nice end table right here in the corner. Maybe we could go for something like this in the living room, I guess. I don't really know. Maybe I can inch just a little bit closer into the wall. And then maybe we can get like a nice rug. Maybe we can have the rug look like this, I guess. I don't really know, y'all. I don't know. I might change it, but I think the living room is pretty good. We have a nice little sitting area. Now, we do have this really big bookshelf. Maybe we can change the way this looks or something. We could also do white too. How would this look if I copy this over to the bookshelf? How would that look? Yeah, I think that looks okay. And then I would love to get like a desk right here so we can have like a little workspace by the door. Is there any really cheap desk in this game? What if we have like the desk be right here in the bookshelf by the front door? Because then a sim should be able to get around that, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much the case. And then maybe we can get like a nice computer. How much does a computer cost, y'all? That's a little bit too pricey. Maybe no computer, but maybe a nice chair instead. You know, listen, if you move in here, maybe you can afford, maybe your Sims can afford one because this one can't. So we'll get like a really cheap office chair to kind of go with it, and then maybe we will recolor it. There we go. I think that's kind of cool. Y'all, we're a little bit over budget now. Until we can figure out what we're going to do in the bedroom, let's get some of that money back. Just a little bit. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done with this area. This desk might have to go, y'all. I don't know. It might gotta go. All right, let's move on to the kitchen. So, honestly, I don't really think we need a dishwasher. I just don't think we need one of those because we have a trash can, right? Like, you know, I don't think we need it. Now, let me see if is there any cheaper base game countertops in the game? No, I think these are about as cheap as it's gonna get. So we're gonna probably have to recolor these, I feel like. I think that looks okay. And then maybe we can change the color of the fridge to be like a gray or what? No, I think a color like this would be okay. And then maybe we can change the color of the stove. I feel like the stove was kind of good like it was at first. Also, this house has 2 fire alarms, which, why? So let's delete one of them to get some money back. Just a little bit of it. We could maybe get some better chairs in here. Maybe we can delete these and get some of these. Maybe that would be nicer, I feel like. And then maybe we can like change the color of the table. Well, honestly, the table isn't bad. I wish I could let me see. Can I change the wood? I'm really indecisive, y'all. I might end up changing it. I don't really know. Also, the desk. Can we make this like a little bit darker too? Maybe something like that where it doesn't stand out as much. I feel like that could be kind of okay. All right. Well, let's move on to the bathroom because I'm kind of holding off on the bedroom if you couldn't tell. So let's just move to the bathroom. First of all, let's try to get some of the money back by changing these wallpapers for a second. I don't really know if I want the whole house to have like the same wallpaper all throughout. It would be kind of good, I guess, but maybe we can change it up for the bathroom a little bit. I still would like to have a border, but maybe we can change it to be something different. I'm trying to decide if I want to have a tub or a shower. A shower is cheaper, but a tub would look nicer. Maybe we'll keep the tub. I would very much like to have a tub. And maybe like a nice plant or something in the corner. It's really not a lot we can do in here. The most I can say is like a rug, and that's about it. But then again, we're kind of going over our budget a little bit, so I don't really know. Well, you know what? Let's try to get rid of some of this extra stuff. Like these lamps, I don't think we need it. Like, here's the thing. There's also like a house phone in here, and there's also a house phone in here. This house isn't that big, so I don't think you would need 2 of them. Let's be real. So we can get rid of that. And maybe I can get rid of this chair in the bedroom, maybe. Get a little bit of money back, maybe. There's also like an alarm clock. Like, what do you need an alarm clock for? Like, wake up. So maybe we can use that money to get like a nice rug in here. Or, you know, I would rather use the rug for the bedroom. And then maybe I can get like a nice plant and put it in the corner. You know, there's really not too much that we can do in here though. The bathroom is pretty much done. I would love to get more clutter. Maybe if we have like more money left over, I can get some more stuff. But let's move on in here. First things first, we got to change the bed sheets because it's not really given. I kind of want something blue or like tropical themed maybe. Maybe we can go for something like this, and then maybe I can make the design a little bit brighter. Just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. I kind of like that. I would like this for my bed in real life. So we'll keep that. Let me change the color of the pillow and blanket. I always like for this to be kind of white. I think that looks better. And is there any cheaper nightstands? Because these are nice, but I don't really like the design of them. Is there any cheaper nightstands? What if I deleted these two and I get the ones that I used for the living room? I like that better, y'all. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's a little bit better. Now, dressers. Is there any cheaper dresser in the game? That is literally the one that we have. Okay, so not quite. Let's try to move this like here, and then maybe we can recolor that. Maybe something like this. I think that looks better in here. And then we'll recolor these as well. I think I'll use the same color as the ones in the living room. I think so. I think this house is coming along. It's a little bit more expensive than what we had at first, but I think it was necessary. Maybe we can have the rug being like a beige color so it can kind of stand out a little bit more in the room. I mean, I feel like we took a lot of stuff out of this house. Let's be real. It was a whole entire chair and everything in here that I just took away. How much does that chair cost? Because I could always bring it back. How much is it? $115. that is not that bad, y'all. I mean, maybe not. I might delete it, but I think it could look kind of cool in the room to kind of fill in that empty space. Maybe we'll have the chair be that kind of blue. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to this little outdoor area, because there is like a little patio area outside of the house. Do I want to change the color of the house? Maybe I'll change the color of that house to be this kind of blue instead. I think I like this one a little bit better than like that teal color. I'm trying to figure out how much this glass door is, because I don't really think we need a glass door. Let's be real, like this house is not that fancy for a glass door. I think it's this one that's $275. Yeah, it's called the prank proof door. Yeah, it's $275. We don't, these Sims don't really need a glass door like that. We could just use the same one from the base game. Let's be real. Speaking of the door, we should probably recolor the other ones in the house too, now that I think about it. They kind of stick out a little bit. Maybe we'll just move it to be like at the end of it, so it, you know, I feel like that's a little bit better. You have a little bit more space to walk around in there. Now let's go ahead and open it up. Like, honestly, do you really need a gate for this? I don't really think so. I mean, I feel like you can kind of get by without having a gate. You could just have it be like open like this. I feel like that's a little bit better, a little bit cheaper, and it lets more, like, you have more space to put stuff in there, I feel like. So we'll get rid of that. And honestly, the chair itself, I mean, do we really even need this? I feel like we can get rid of that, honestly. Maybe, you know what I'll do? I'll get rid of it, but let me go back and get like the cheapest table. It's like a square table. Maybe we can put that out here instead, like this. I don't really think you need a really nice fancy table out here. Like, there's really not much out here anyway. I mean, you could get a grill if you would like to. How much would the cheapest grill cost? This one is $150. Ugh, that's kind of expensive, but I guess we'll maybe keep it. That way you can have like a little grilling area outside. Maybe we'll get like 2 or 3 chairs. I feel like that's kind of necessary. And then we'll just recolor them. Maybe we can just do this kind of design in the bathroom instead. I feel like that looks a little bit better. We could always get rid of like a window if we needed to. I mean, honestly, do you need 2 windows? I feel like that's okay. I don't think we need 2 because we're kind of going a little bit over budget. But I think that looks better. Honestly, y'all, this might just be unnecessary because if I delete this, the house is a lot more cheaper. I would very much like to have a desk right there. But like, suppose you don't have a computer, then what? Maybe we can replace the desk with an art easel. Maybe this would make more sense to have like an art easel instead, because then this way you can actually make money if you live here versus having like a desk. I just think that's better, y'all. Is there like any cheap art? Well, you know what? Maybe we won't use any art because I kind of want to do a little bit of landscaping outside if I can help it. So maybe we won't do that. So let's try to see what kind of trees we can pick from, because I don't want to put a whole bunch of stuff out here. Maybe we can use like some of the same flowers still for the landscaping. You know what? Honestly, what if I got rid of these? How would this look? Maybe I can get rid of like some of them. Maybe I'll move the trash can towards the back of the house like this. Let me make sure I have move objects turned off. And then the mailbox can go like more like right here. What if I also re-roof the house, because it could kind of use it, honestly. Let's try doing that real quick. And it's free, so it's not like it's going to cost us any money. We'll just do something like this and kind of bring this back a little bit. I think that looks a lot better in my opinion. I mean, we could, let's see, is there anything I could do with this little piece back here? I don't really know. Maybe we can use this piece right here to kind of give it more of a porch kind of feel, maybe, or like a back porch kind of feel. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. I've done another one of these builds before, so I'll leave that one link down below if you want to check it out. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this one, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye! Thanks for watching.